Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 473, and this movie is called The Duke. The Duke is a 2020 movie that was released in 2022, directed by Walter Michel. Roger, Walter, Michell, Michel. Walter Michel directed The Duke, which stars Jim Broadbent, Helen Mirren, Fionn Whitehead, Anna Maxwell Martin, and Matthew Goode. So, this is a Sony Pictures Classics, Pathé Productions, Ingenious Media, and Screen Yorkshire Productions movie that I saw on May 11th, 2022 at Regal Cinemas 16 in Deerfield Towne Center in Mason, Ohio. And this is a good movie. So this takes place in 1961, where a 60-year-old taxi driver decides to steal Doyle's portrait of the Duke of Wellington from the National Gallery in London. He sends ransom notes saying that he will return the painting if the government invests more in care for the elderly. Ooh. So Clifton Bunton, who is a 60-year-old taxi driver, decides to go to the National Gallery in London to steal Doyle's portrait of the Duke of Wellington. He then sends ransom notes saying that he will return the painting back to the museum if the government invests more in care for the elderly. And I think this is based on a true story. Oh yeah, this was based on the 1961 theft of the portrait of the Duke of Wellington. This is based on a true story, and I definitely enjoyed it. And so Jim Broadbent portrays Clifton Bunting in the film, and Helen Mirren portrays his wife, Dorothy Bunting. And so, after stealing the painting, Clifton must try to figure out how to hide the portrait from his friends and family, but also at the same time trying to get what he wants. For the government to invest more in care for the elderly. And when people do find out about the portrait of the Duke of Wellington being stolen, Clifton Bunting faces trial that will have the jury decide whether he is innocent or guilty based on these charges. I won't say what happens because that would be the main spoiler behind the movie, but I will say that it is a really good movie. It's a feel-good movie about why Clifton Bunting stole the painting in the first place. It wasn't because of money or wealth or fame. He wanted to do it for one simple purpose. He wanted the government to help care more for the elderly like himself. And the government wasn't doing that. So he decided to take matters in his own hands. And it's a really, really good movie. He might be a thief, but during the movie, he does seem to be a nice gentleman with a good heart. And I really enjoyed this movie. And like I said, I won't reveal what happens, but I think it was a good film to see. Whether it's now, I will say the movie is PG-13 rated, I believe. Oh wait, it's actually all rated. Yeah, that's right, it is all rated. But I think this is a good film to see, guys. It really teaches you why some people do what they do. Maybe not because they're thinking of they're thinking of themselves, but maybe it's because they're also thinking about other people. And in this case, Captain Bunting was thinking about the elderly people. and this is a really good movie. I hope you guys will see this film. It is a win for Sony Pictures Classics. So that is my movie review of The Duke. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.